Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Kyle. Today we're going to explore the world of some curries. We have a couple of guests with us this evening. Of course, my beautiful bride Mitzi and Brandon Smith. Shout out to Iris Smith. Thank you so much for loaning us your son this evening. Shout out to the Rappahannock Rotary, making sure that you understand they're doing good things in your community and all around the world, as well as the Front Porch. This will be the Front Porch April 2015's Cooking with Kyle article that you can read and pick up about the curries and get the recipes right there. So, what is a curry? Curries are
delicious. Delicious.
They're a bunch of chilies, red or green, and they're blended with garlic and all kind of peppers and spices and differing things in order to give them that particular, very quintessential curry flavor. Generally, green curries are known to be a little sweeter, a little softer. Red curries are the hotter of them. Then there's a yellow curry, which is the most mild. The only difference between a red and a green curry are the chilies that they use to blend them, because green curries are really spicy. So we're going to make a quick curry. This is something I suggest you do. If you have a lot of it, you want to make sure that you freeze it, and you're able to then, and as fast as you can cook vegetables, make another curry. We do, this is a 14.5-ounce can that we're going to use for this show. This is the frozen product at the end. The normal can that we cook with, if you wouldn't mind, Brandon, is this one. This is the volume we usually cook in, and this gives you months and months of ready curry. You can put chicken in it. You can put fish in it. You can do any vegetable you like. And the idea with Cooking with Kyle is it's simple, it's easy, it's delicious, and it's quick. So we're going to show you how to do this in less than 30 minutes. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to get a pan. We are going to start heating up garlic. The quick recipe, I always suggest you print off a recipe so you don't forget what you're doing. We're going to lay it right there. We're going to start by, I'm going to grab the garlic. If you wouldn't mind just taking this and stripping the gourd off of it.
Okay.
Whenever you're doing a pineapple, a watermelon.
Just using this knife.
Yep.
Can you show me how to do it just once?
Sure. So just real easy. You just want to take it down and around. Just follow the shape.
Okay.
And this saves you a lot of the gourd. Spaghetti squash, overwinters. Acorn squash, overwinters.
Okay.
So you just kind of doing like that. Then we'll split it and get the seeds out. If you wouldn't mind grabbing some garlic, please.
Sure.
We're going to use a little bit of olive oil in here. The recipe is a tablespoon of garlic. A lot of people don't like garlic in this form. The garlic in this form is really easy. This is how you down your time for getting meals ready. You have to make sure that you have good fresh garlic. This is very inexpensive. It's a lot of the broken pieces that they can't market as perfect garlic, so they go ahead and market it like this, and it works out well. So a tablespoon. We're cooking. It's a tablespoon-ish.
And with the quantities that we cook in, because we make big portions and freeze in individual portions. So if you're making a huge quantity, this is really nice. This saves you a lot of time. If you could imagine just mincing all of those little garlic cloves, that saves us a lot of time right there.
So we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of ginger. A lot of people say you have to peel ginger, and some of them say because it is the dirt that it's grown in could be bad, or it could have something on it that you don't want. You're cooking it. The real reason you would peel ginger is if you have an old piece of ginger, you would want to peel off the harder outer skin, and that's why you would do that. So we're on a high heat right now, and we need 2 tablespoons of ginger. If you wouldn't mind doing that, Mitz.
Yeah,
give us 2 tablespoons. I'm going to grab some of the spices. We're going to put in a ½ teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric is a great antioxidant. Someday we'll have Nancy Farrell here with us. She's a local dietitian, wonderful person, just appointed to the governor's board for diets or for health. We're going to do a little curry powder and a little curry paste. So one of the things that we really like to do here is show you that this is real time. We don't prep anything in advance. We try to make it so you at home are able to, when you need something fast and delicious, be able to get to it. So turmeric.
A lot of people peel their garlic or their ginger. A lot of people peel their ginger before they grate it. what I have learned after cooking with Kyle is that you don't really have to grate it. You're not going to notice these little pieces of the skin in there. So you don't need to peel this piece of ginger before you grate it.
Here's another time saver. This is just fun, but every time you turn this, it's
Oh,
a
wow,
quarter
that
of a
smells
teaspoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can always add more turmeric.
Oh, my brother and sister-in-law gave me this spice wheel. It's wonderful.
Really? That's
So
cool.
one click of this gives you 1/4 of a teaspoon of whichever spice you have in there.
So, quarter teaspoon. I'm adding the curry right now. There you go.
I think we've got to be close to
That's
2
close.
tablespoons. I'm getting close to grating my fingernails.
Yeah, just throw it in.
Okay.
All right. Once I get the skin off this squash, what do you want me to do with it?
You're going to split it right down the middle,
Okay.
and then take it over to the sink and peel the seeds out of it. And they're
Okay.
going to cube it in pieces, probably 1.5-ish.
Okay.
Kind of bite-sized, meaty pieces.
Okay.
That stuff's smelling great. So you cook the ginger and the garlic just a little bit so you can start getting the aromatics. We need smell-o-vision.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That would be better.
That would be much better.
Ooh, garlic and ginger, yum.
So I'm going to go ahead and add the coconut milk to this. We're going to do that in another pan. If you would grab me another pan, that'd be cool. Coconut milk. Everywhere but growing in here in the Estados Unidos. Still on high heat. Just really making a base. This is something that you're going to be able to use over and over and over again. You have a bunch of them in the freezer. I don't know how much freezer space you have. I would suggest getting another one. If you're going to hang out on this show because we do everything in the huge volume. I need 1 tablespoon of red curry paste, please. And then some cayenne, and the curry's done for all intents and purposes. This is as far as you really need to go to make curry. It's it's called red pepper in here, right? 1 tablespoon of that, please. Spice it up as much as you like. We are not spice adverse here. The idea is that heat is good. We like heat. We grow our own peppers. You'll see later on when we're out and about, we'll take you to the garden. We'll pick our own blackberries at some point to make some blackberry hand pies. We grow our own tomatoes, basil, all that kind of stuff. It's right out there in the garden. Yeah, that's
So we're
perfect.
looking something
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
perfect.
Okay,
So I'm going to go ahead and start panning that up. And so far we're about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes into the whole thing, and we're almost done. A couple of more things that you're going to want to do is, I like vegetables in a lot of these. Green beans, peas. Would you mind grabbing some frozen green beans and peas?
Sure.
The whole point is to get as much fruit, vegetable, nutrient as you can in all the meals you're doing. Mitzi will grab those. We're just going to cook them all together real quick. Only takes a minute. So, Brandon, how's your MBA?
It's doing pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got about a year left.
Let me show you a trick real quick.
Cool.
This is only going to take a second. And then, as soon as we chop this up, we'll come back from the break and
That makes a lot of sense.
do it like that.
Yep.
You always want economy of motion in the
Okay.
kitchen. So if you do it that way, then you just do that. Or if you have them all together, just do it like that. And you're just making about size. Butternut squash is a little meaty,
Okay.
so it'll hold.
Okay.
All right. So as soon as we come back from the break, I'll show you how to put these things together.